Alright, this is my attempt at a tips and tricks video. By no means am I the best player or have all the knowledge. I'm sure there's things I don't know, but I feel like there's not a lot of good stuff on YouTube, and I do get asked enough to where I feel I should just make a video. So the number one thing I want to start off with, and I just learned this myself, is stop spending your, like, if you see at the top there how many keys, chips, and gems I have. I mean, yes, I've paid for some stuff. I'm not a big spender, but saving stuff for events is ultimately the best way to power up. So for example, there is a power sprint event coming up. I've never done this, but for all the power you gain, you get rewarded for that. So things like right now, if you look in my bag, I have 5 random chip chests for orange chips, and I haven't even used them, because once you open them and you apply them and your score hits a level, the game registers like your highest CP ever attained. So that's what you'll go into the event with. So to avoid all of that, I haven't spent anything. Like even my walkies, I got 121 walkies just sitting there, 51 chips sitting there, haven't used. So yeah, save your stuff for events. This event is cool because the part total draw, which is right here, the second one down, it starts in 4 days. So I'm assuming that'll take place during the power event, so I can use all my keys during those part total draws. I think it's 400 keys and you get the weapon that they're showcasing, and then if you spend 600, max it out, you'll get the skin for that weapon. So definitely save keys. You might have to skip an event, but if you want that weapon and the skin, 600 keys is what you need. What else? Chips. I find chips is like the biggest thing that boosted my score. So if you just click on anyone, view info, and you go to power comparison. So if you look at me, the biggest things I have power from is chips, aircraft, modules, and like survivors. So those things are key, but more than anything else, chips. And I have a lot to do in chips. Now with chips, the number one thing I can recommend to do is in the drill event in the store, these chip refiners are key. What the chip refiners do is they unlock slots. So here, see how it says available 930 and it's 200 to unlock one? That's a new slot to hold a new chip. So unlocking slots definitely is going to be huge in the beginning. It's better to have 3 orange chips equipped than 1 red, right? So like this red gives me 30 HP, and then I have 3 chips, so 15 HP, 15 attack, plus 15 mech damage. So all in all, that's 45%. I think that's better. What else can I say? I guess this will be a long video. I'm sorry, I'm just winging it right now. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. In your guild, in the exchange store, getting these, you can only get 10 I think per week, but get them because it gives you a gold attack module, which is huge. Anything that in any exchange store, anything that's the value offer, you might want to consider. I got these because I believe this and that like mining, you can only get them from 2 spots. So I got that. I got the gems because I thought that was worth it. And then for the rest, I'm just saving. What else is in here? That's that. In camp, you have your exchange store. So the exchange store here, I think it's awesome. It can be a tad expensive, but in here you can get those refined modules. You can get you can get this guy if you don't have it. You only need 80. You can get hero shards, not S mech shards, just regular mech shards. You can buy them in here usually. And see how it says out of attempts up here? You get 3 or 4 rerolls, and that refreshes the page with new items. And it's only 20 gems. So definitely use that and pick out what you can. There's some good stuff in here, for sure. Again, for the event, for that power event, I've saved all my cubes. I'm gonna like save everything. It's going to suck not spending stuff. Actually, it's grown quite torturous not spending things. I got so much I can do, but I'm not doing it for another 2 days. Yeah, save your stuff. Residence. Again, I have upgrades. I'm not upgrading. Again, I found out about this late, but I am not upgrading anything since I found out, because that'll boost my CP, and I want to boost the CP during the CP boost event, the power sprint. Aircraft. Ooh, getting your second aircraft, that will be a big deal. So how do you do that? Okay, so that's camp. If you go into adventure, let's start at the bottom. In Peak Duel, exchange, you can buy that second aircraft. It's 10,000 points. Definitely save for it. In fact, in here, since I found out that cost 10,000 and it came out of nowhere, I've been saving my points for good buys. Like these keys, I'm tempted to buy, but honestly, I'm just going to save to see what comes, because you never know what may come. What else? Team Dungeon doesn't have, no. Dawn Maze. Let's check the exchange. So yeah, in here, I mean, value offer 1,000%. I couldn't pass that up. I thought that was a great offer, as well as the other one, and the other. In fact, all the ones I bought were 1,000% off. So I decided to get that. Nothing seems of value, so I'm just waiting for it to refresh. Rescue, nope. Arena has one. Exchange store. Ooh, these guys. I was a little late to buying them. I should have this by now, but I believe this during the aircraft PvP, it gives all your heroes a shield in the start. So definitely get that. This game is all it's all about the long game in this game. These are hard to come by, nano cores. Pick them up where you can. Yeah, that's that for that. What else? Mine Escort. This is that other place that you can get those blue power-up things I mentioned earlier. What else? Mech. Again, I've saved everything. My parts. Like, I can sit here, I could upgrade that. I'm not going to. I also have shards. So come the day of that power sprint, I'm really... Maybe I'll make a video of what I do then. Again, not an expert, just sharing as I go. I feel this is kind of important to point out. So between those the health mechs, like I got this, that might be a little difficult to get, but between these two, this one increases your mech fire rate, and this one gives you a 5-second immune shield. Personally, I think for PvP, this one definitely outweighs the other one. I could be wrong, but it is of my opinion. This guy is cool to have equipped for that. So I misread this. So this is 1, this is 2. In order to unlock 3, you have to get number 2 console upgraded to 40. If you can see it on that empty third one. I accidentally did the other one and have been trying to get it ever since. Which, oopsie. which I can do it right now, but again, I'm waiting for the power event, because you get rewarded for boosting your CP. Enhance. I can do that, but again, I'm waiting. Some of this stuff I was super late on, realizing I should save. Saving is by far the best thing you can do. Yeah. Some of the purchases I think are worth it. Like this monthly pass just for that powerful magnet, I think that's a must. Like I think it's $7 in Canadian. Get it. It's worth it. In terms of buys, if you can make it to wave 100, this battle pass on the right, the deluxe, super beneficial, I would say. Also, right now, currently in the Mech, is it Mech Vault? No. Halloween, surprise draw, special offer. No, that's not it either. Where is it? Hold on, I'll find it. Oh yeah, this chip total draw frenzy. The slot pass, it's only what, $22 Canadian. I think it's a really good buy. You get 40 chips plus the 7 that you get for free. So 147 chips, that seems like a pretty good deal to me. I think that's about it. You know, do your dailies. Those are things I focus on. Yeah, saving for events, man. What else is coming up? So the parts draw is coming up, the assisted surge. But what's cool right now, I don't know if it's always like this, it's reserving what I've used, right? So I have 878 total crafts for the assisted surge event. So when it pops up, I'll have 878. But saving for this power sprint, I believe, is a big deal. I've yet to do it. Yeah, I think that's it.